Hello and welcome to another video with Just Anwi. So if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Anwi. Thank you for clicking on this video, and make sure to hit on the subscribe button, and also don't forget to press on the notification bell so that you will always be notified whenever I put up another video. But if you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for coming back. Thank you all for clicking on this video. So in today's video, I want to share with you guys a few hair hacks which I have learned over the time by taking care of my own hair, and these tips are going to help you to tremendously reduce the amount of time that you spend on your hair, and to just kind of make hair care less strenuous, more of a breeze, and for you to just kind of enjoy the whole journey and the activity of actually taking care of your own hair. And these are the tips which I have learned, a few hacks which I have learned by taking care of my own hair, and they will also help in reducing the amount of single strand knots that you will experience on your hair. I stress on reducing because our hair naturally tangles up on itself, it coils up on each other, but by doing these tips you would help to reduce the amount of single strand knots that you will experience on your hair. So these are a few hair hacks that you can just incorporate in your already existing hair care regimen in how you take care of your hair. You don't need to go an extra mile in purchasing or getting some extra things. You can just work with the few things you have, and however you handle your hair. I washed my hair about 2 days ago and installed this twist into my hair. So I'll be taking down this twist with you guys while I go through the hair hacks. So a little background story of what actually triggered this video is because the last time while I was washing my hair before installing this twist, as you all know, I've been wearing my hair in twist, and the last twist that I had were in for about 2 to 3 weeks, and when it came to wash day, I took my time, took down the twist as I would do, taking the necessary precautions, and I had a lot of things to do and I just couldn't get along with my hair in that state. So I decided to get into the shower and give my hair a quick wash. So I took down my hair properly, taking the necessary precautions, then hopped into the shower to wash my hair. But one thing which I didn't do, like I always preach here on my channel, is doing my pre-poo and putting up my hair in twist. This is something which I have been doing for the last over a year now. I wash my hair always in twist, and it has helped me a lot. So that I didn't do because I thought I was going to I wanted to gain time and just wash my hair in the entire whole chunk like that, and that is the worst thing I did to my hair. I was in a total meltdown and I was this close into cutting my hair. So I struggled because I didn't comb my hair, I didn't take out the shed hair, I didn't detangle my hair. I kind of thought things my hair, I don't know whatever came into my head that led me to hop into the shower without putting my hair into those twists. So I just want to say to you guys, like, you know your hair, you know what works for you, just do what works for you, and don't think because this works for A or this works for B, it should work for me. No, because as individual as we are, you might be having the same 4A, 4B or 4C hair, or type 3 hair even, like A or B. But you all have your different hair characteristics, you all have your different biological makeup, and you have your individual different kinds of strands. So I would say maybe you could emulate someone's hair routine, but trick it and make it work for you. Let it be your own. So as I hopped into the shower, I used the shampoo and applied the shampoo to my hair, washed my hair and focused the shampoo to my scalp. Then I rinsed out the shampoo, and when I tried to separate my hair into two halves so that I could apply some conditioner and detangle the individual sections, because in my head what I wanted to do was to kind of detangle my hair and then maybe have just some two buns on my hair, and then I get on with my activities, and when I'm ready I would moisturize my hair properly and then continue with my protective style or whatever I wanted to do with my hair, because this is not what I didn't want to put. I just wanted to do something different to my hair. I didn't want to go in again with twists in my hair. Now, when I tried to separate my hair was all matted. I just couldn't get on with it. It was so hard. I struggled, tried to even like apply some conditioner to it and then try to separate it. It was so why did my hair get to that state? It's because since I didn't take out the shed hair or try to detangle my hair before getting into the shower, some of that shed hair while I was washing it just got even more tangled to the entire length of the different strands of my hair. And since my hair was in that loose state, it just kind of messed up my entire hair, and instead of gaining more time or thinking that I was going to do my hair faster than I know. So I'm back, guys. I had to go and take down my hair off camera because I noticed that I didn't have so much space left back. But where were we? Yeah, so I hopped into the shower, washed my hair in that whole loose hair nature, and it just matted, tangled up, and it was a whole nightmare to detangle the hair. And it even brought me this close like of cutting my hair. So all I just did was I struggled as much as I could with so much rinse out conditioner. And this hair, as you see right here, I didn't deep condition it because I just thought like I was just going to get my hair through a lot of manipulation. So I just used a rinse out conditioner, tried to take out some of the measure tangles, which I did. I didn't completely detangle my hair in the shower because of all that. And then I rinsed out my hair and got off the shower. I let my hair to sort of partially dry before styling, like I will always do. And then I took the time to detangle it. It's a pity that I didn't record this whole process because it would have been good for you guys to see it. But thinking back, I thought, but why not? I could as well come here and make this video, and it would help somebody to just kind of help you to know what to and what not to do in handling and taking care of your hair. So right into the hair hack. My hack number one is wash your hair in twists if you can. Try as much as you can, especially when you start having some length, medium to longer length hair. It would be very helpful for you to wash your hair in twists. This just helps your hair from tangling up on itself. It helps you reduce how much time you spend in the shower trying to detangle your hair. It also reduces the amount of water you use and all that. It just makes the job very easy for you. So try as much as you can to put up your hair, to do some kind of light detangling during your pre-pools or something. But before hopping into the shower, or if you're washing your hair off from a tap or anything, try to put your hair into twists and wash your hair in twists. This will help you a lot in your natural hair journey. Then over to my tip number 2. And the second tip is no surprise to you guys. I have always preached this on this channel here, and try as much as you can to always do some kind of a pre-treatment before washing your hair. Pre-poo, pre-poo, pre-poo. I live by that. I preach that always, and it helps a lot. I mean, given that I know I didn't do so much to my hair before washing my hair during this last session, but at least I kind of coated my strands with olive oil, massaged my scalp with some oil before I actually took down my hair, and that also helped a lot. And even maybe I wouldn't even be left with anything on my hair. I mean, I experienced some sort of shedding much more than I normally would have if I had put up my hair in twist before washing my hair during this last session, which is a lesson to me. Do what works for you. And I'm saying these tips to myself too. These hacks are also for me. And yeah, just do what works for you. Maybe people do this wash hair days. You see them wash their hair in a whole chunk. It goes like a spa. They have different hair strands, different hair structures and stuff like that. So just know your hair and do what works for you. My next tip for you guys is to detangle your hair in steps. This helps a lot in reducing how much stress you put on your hair. I mean, you can swap from using your fingers to tools, but being very gentle with whatever tools. But if you are just the finger detangling person, good and fine. And if you don't have all that time of using just fingers, you don't have that patience of using just fingers in detangling your hair, be very careful with the tools that you use in detangling your hair. A wide tooth comb would be most preferable. But what I say by this, for instance, when I take down my twist or any sort of a protective style, you want to make sure that you first start off with your fingers. They are effective, cheap, and it's free. So, and you actually feel where you have knots, where you have tangles, and you can go into those parts of your hair and try to separate it gently before going in with any sort of tools or anything to detangle your hair. So first, you kind of want to go into your hair with your fingers, rake through, get in any shed hair that you can as much as possible, and then you go in maybe with a wider tooth comb, and then you can work your way up, and this will just help you in you not ripping out your hair and tearing your hair off. So you want to make sure that you are gentle with your hair and you detangle your hair in steps. Now, this next tip might sound strange to you, but I would say try as much as you can to detangle on dry hair. Yes, I said that. I mean, not like when I mean dry, I mean like not letting your hair to be soaking wet when you want to thoroughly detangle your hair. This might sound a little bit like a cliche or against the natural hair rules, but like I say, this is what works for me, and you might want to try it. But how this happens is this: you don't want your hair to be completely dry, as in when your hair is thirsty and you know that your hair is dry, that when you run your hands through it feels like it's breaking. You don't want to detangle your hair when it's in that state. When it's in that state, you might lightly mist it, but not soaking wet. That is what I mean by a dry state. So maybe I would say a manageable state. Don't detangle your hair when it is soaking wet, except you are using conditioner with high slippage, because when your hair is soaking wet, the strands are weaker, and any tools or anything, any over manipulation that you try to do on your hair during that time will instead lead to breakage. So I like to detangle my hair when my hair is dry. I mean, not like dry as in when I kind of rake my hands through or try to even manipulate it, it's breaking, but kind of dry. If my hair is in that state, I would mist it a little bit with a mister, or I wet my hands and then I try to kind of just run my hands through my hair to just give it that little amount of moisture that I will need to be able to manipulate my hair. I don't like to detangle my hair when it is soaking wet, and when it is in that state, I can easily manipulate it, take out the shed hair, and then take these different steps of detangling my hair, and slowly you detangle your hair. This will help you a lot in your overall hair care, and will also help you in just unnecessary breakage and losing much hair. So this is a very useful tip. And just so you know, these tips, I didn't put them in some kind of order, like from the most important or the least important. I just listed them out randomly, so they are all as important as each other, and there are just basic things that you can incorporate in your already existing regime that will help you in kind of taking care of your natural hair. So for my next hair hack, I don't know which number is it the 4th or the 5th one, but anyways, yeah, I hope you're keeping track. So my next hair hack is to always have like some sort of a cloth or a towel or a dirty or an old t-shirt. I usually have a t-shirt like this one when I'm doing my hair in the side, just so that I clean off some of the shed hair, broken hair, or anything before I move to the next section of my hair, because you don't want to be taking shed hair from one section of your hair into the next section. You want to make sure that if you're using any kind of hair tools, before you move from one section of your hair to dealing with the other section of your hair, you take out any of the shed hair that came out of that first section of the hair, so that you don't bring it back into the other section of the hair, because then you just kind of messing up the whole thing. So you don't want to take shed hair from one section of the hair back into the other section of the hair. So you want to make sure that you're cleaning off your hair tools as you go along, and this works the same for your hair products. Usually if for instance you decide to moisturize or just apply your hair products in sections, so you want to make sure that after scooping out or dipping your hands into your container of the leave-in conditioner or any product that you're dealing or handling with, you clean your hands properly, you wipe them off before putting your hands into the next container, because this will just help prevent contamination. Because yes, hair products do expire, hair products also get contaminated, so you want to make sure that you're taking care on this part. I know this is very basic, but sometimes we forget on some of these little things, and all these other things into contribution also can also reflect on how your hair reacts. And sometimes we don't know where we are getting certain hair issues, and you say you've done everything and you don't know what's happening with your hair. So maybe you should just kind of try to take into consideration and be concerned about some of these little things that we do, and these little habits that we kind of cultivate and do during handling and taking care of our hair. So the next hair hack is to make sure that you always go to bed in a satin hair scarf or a silk hair scarf, or you can also invest on a silk pillowcase. This will help a lot in you retaining the moisture which you have in your hair, and for your hair not to rub against fabric, clothing, and all those. It will just help you in also preventing breakage and help you a lot in preserving your hairstyle. So try as much as you can, either pineapple your hair or you put your hair in some kind of chunky twist or something, but make sure that you're tying up your hair or using a silk hair scarf. This will help you a lot. Now for my last but not the least hair hack is trim your hair as needed. I know lots of people, some people would say they trim their hair as per 6 months interval, 3 months, 2 months, or whatever time, but personally I don't set specific time interval for when I trim my hair. I, for the most part, keep my hair in twist, or whenever I'm washing my hair or twisting up my hair, I observe the ends of my hair if they need some kind of trimming. If I come across any single strand knot or anything, I'm snipping that off. I won't be waiting for the next 3 months or the next 4, 5 to 6 months for me to trim my hair, because then you will just encourage your hair to even deteriorate more. So I would say trim your hair as needed, because sometimes even after those 2 or maybe 3 months, if you decide to trim off 2 inches of hair, you might be even trimming off healthy hair, which really doesn't make sense. So kind of I'm not encouraging you to hold on to damaged hair. So all I mean is just observe your hair and give yourself the necessary trims or cuts when needed. So that concludes this video, and that's some of the hair hacks that I have for you guys. Now I'll be coming up with a whole lot more, but if you like this video, if you like what we do here on this channel, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, click on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I put up another video. And I will also appreciate if you share this video. But until my next one, bye bye.